So women, whether in the boardroom or in a self-help group, in microfinance, what we need first and foremost is a safe environment. A safe environment to come and go from work, a safe environment to work in, and then the right ecosystem which enables us to thrive. And that right ecosystem depends on where you are in your work. So the right ecosystem in a company is to ensure equality of pay. When I was, in fact, starting work, it even mattered in terms of where the toilets were. I could assess a company's barometer of what importance they gave a woman based on where the toilets were. Because when I joined, I would have to go up 3 floors each time, which is not easy when you're pregnant and having your first baby, but 3 floors to access a toilet. So we have come a long way. At least now you have the toilets maybe right behind the Xerox machine or whatever, but at least women's toilets in the corporate world have happened. So it is a barometer of progress. So like that, today the initiatives and many of the bigger companies, maybe less so at the MSME and smaller companies level, tick the boxes of, so maternity leave, paternity leave, at least 6 months, sabbaticals, do you have a women's network, do you have a creche, etc. And those tick boxes, I think by and large are beginning to happen. The culture of the company, beyond the tick box, is what I always suggest to women who come to me to assess. Is that environment truly one where you as a woman are going to be allowed to thrive, that you can take charge and really rise to your level of competence? And that is a subtle difference between the tick box and the culture. And I think our companies need to do a better job of making that ecosystem one which is truly equal and which supports the women and the talent therein. At the grassroots level, the self-help groups, the microfinance effort that is on in the country today, it's again an ecosystem, but it requires different skills, different mentoring, teaching skill sets, often to women who are not very literate, giving them digital tools so they can progress. So we have to cut this according to the cloth that we are trying to shape. And at every level, women will progress if we get the right ecosystem for them.
For my audiences, ma'am has authored a book called 30 Women in Power, Their Voices, Their Stories. Ma'am, I think, would you tell us, can you share a few learnings from that book? It's important to know how women who've been working have managed work-life balance along with leading to those leadership positions, the boardroom positions.